3 years after going cap in hand to international bankers, Ireland says it's now ready to stand on its own 2 feet. The country's managed to meet all the major targets under the multi-billion euro EU bailout program, while avoiding serious public unrest. Tessa Arcilio reports from Dublin.
Ireland will rid itself of the, quote, shackles of the Troika on Sunday and will wake up on Monday as a, quote, normal European country, standing on equal footing. A confident claim by Prime Minister Kenny ahead of the country's official exit from its bailout program. For 85 billion euros, it cost the Irish 3 years of painful austerity, higher taxes, slashed minimum wage, which has since been raised back, high youth unemployment, and another wave of Irish emigration.
I'm not sure that the hard ideological line of austerity, which was coming forth from Europe, was a good one. The Irish people will be delighted to see the end of the Troika, to see the opportunity for us to regain our economic sovereignty, to be able to make our own decisions in relation to our future.
The government here is touting the exit from the bailout program as restoring economic and financial freedom. But no one here is under any illusion that that exit would also mean an end to hardships or complete release from austerity. Now, while the idea of possibly having more control over their destiny as a nation is psychologically uplifting, what people really want is freedom from individual debt that so many here are still heavily burdened with.
We still are facing into a long-term slowdown in our structural growth. We still are facing into years of austerity. In other words, when you look at the overall economic level of achievement of exiting this bailout, it's not really that significant. Yet at the same time, there is certain credit which should go to the nation, less so to the government, more so to the nation.
5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves.
In Dublin city centre, sights and sounds of the festive season are present, but it rings hollow for those who feel they've simply been kicked to the curb.
No one will celebrate the exit of the bailout on Sunday. Will Irish people be happy we're exiting from a bailout? Yes. Will it have any impact in relation to the budget for this year or next year? No. Will it the mortgage arrears figures take a dramatic change next quarter? No.
Tessa Arcilio, RT, Dublin.
Well, a recent poll shows that over half of Ireland's population think the government did a good job in leading the country out of the bailout. Even so, nearly 3/4 hope that means austerity measures will be eased. We gauged some more opinion on the streets of Dublin.
I suppose it's a positive move, but at the end of the day, we're still beholden to Germany, France, the bigger economies in Europe. So whether we're in or out of a bailout doesn't really seem to make much difference. We're still beholden to.
You know, we've gone through a bad time. We've come out of it with some of the reports are saying it's A-OK. Who likes austerity? Do you like it?
I think it's good. I think they have to stand on their own 2 feet.
You think they can?
Yes, I do.
It's not all over yet, though. The bailout exit relief was somewhat tampered with warnings from Irish ministers that austerity needs to continue to drive down the nation's debt. Political analyst Durkan Fink says the way EU deals with its economic crises can't be described as effective.
What we actually would like to see is more transparency. Now we are in a situation in which basically the Troika acts like a governor and visits its colonies and tells them what to do. The measures they come up with are not always very effective. They also cause austerity and also the reduction of the economy. At the moment, the Troika is free to do what it wants, and that is not right in a democracy. The issue basically is how much time do we have? When are the economies of Greece, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Cyprus growing again? Now, I do not know how long it will take. If it is going to be 1 or 2 years, like in Ireland, that would be very good. But if it's going to be 10 years, it's going to be very long. And I'm afraid that many citizens in those countries will not accept this, particularly not if this Eurozone is going to be a stagnation zone for 10 years to come. I think this will have very serious political consequences.